feel extremely bored in this moment. The thing I can do a hairstyle I saw before. Um, yeah. How this brow that is not like it's not that tight, but like it is a little bit. Anyway, let's just do a little braid, I think. Braids. So I love to go crazy with braids sometimes, but I've been wanting something a little bit more princess, I think, because this kind of going like I woke up and when I came back, I was fixing my couch and I feel a little bit drained. If that makes sense. I miss a couple things. Que ver con todo. Dígame algo para reír, que se los juro que me muero del aburrimiento. Me estoy muriendo. Del aburrimiento. Me estoy muriendo del aburrimiento. Ahorita creo que puedo ver la biografía de alguien 3 horas sin aburrirme. Así de aburrida me ando. No lo sé. Siempre que me he pensado que todo se parte notando los detalles de las personas. Yo por ejemplo noté los lunares, las marcas, de todo, hasta, no lo sé, muchas cosas. Like, for real, I've been noticing dentists, people, whenever I'm bored or something like that, I'll look to the details that they had, on their body, and traits and stuff like that. For example, one of the traits, no, no voy a salir, lastimosamente. Miren mis chancletas. O sea, no. No, no, no. Ya salí aparte. Con mi abuelo. Fui a su terapia, lo acompañé. Y lo raro es que ahora la gente. No sé por qué la terapeuta me preguntó si era su nieta de mi abuelo. De mi propio abuelo. Y es como a qué nivel de sociedad hemos llegado. No, o sea, no, ¿entienden? O sea, tampoco está tan cool que, ya saben. No sé si me explico. Es bien raro. El terapeuta también de mi abuelo tiene tatuajes. Like she had tattoos under her arms. And yeah, pretty much that's all I can say. I never seen a therapist with tattoos. That's the first time that I ever saw that happening, maybe. Should I change of shirt for the life? Because when this angle is not cute, like it's not, it's not. I'm doing my best to braid my hair a little bit because I get a little bit bored. Like a little. What? They're telling each other. Anyway, I'm learning to. Oh, I don't know which side this might be. Let me figure it out right now. Okay. I have an idea of what I want to do right now. Maybe I just can leave this here and leave in this, or like do a little bun, and that's it. This is too much because my family told me that this is too much makeup just to go to a therapist. I go as a company for my grandpa, and that's it. But my family thinks that this is too much. This is not too much. This is the bare minimum that I wear daily basics. I feel that is my normal makeup. The hair is not that, but like, yeah. What is my hair? Okay, I'm messing it up right now. I don't know what is going on with me, but I woke up being bored and I'm a little bit weird this kind of hair. And then I don't know what to feel at this moment. I don't know how to feel. But this hair might be good, might be bad, might be, I don't know. But it's just, it will be cool as well. I was making just a hairstyle. Can't tell anything. I was making a hairstyle, and my pants are not that cute. Like, look at this. This is a 36. I feel like this is a short pant. It's kind of short, so like this used to be cardboard. I don't know how I even get this, but yeah, it's out of my mom as well. So that might be this place. Choo choo. Well, my day has been going well. Um, there is a smell. I can't describe that my lungs have. I'm really bored. I feel sleepy. I don't know why. I mean, I did sleep good, but like, I don't know what is going wrong with me. Maybe I get bored of my day. Tal vez fue mi día, como que no sé cómo me siento. Ya ni sé ni qué hacer, miren. Sure. Does any one of you have some questions? ¿Tiene algunas preguntas para charlar? No lo sé. O para chismear. No sé. Maybe let me tell you that I have actually this is not the angle. Maybe I can tell you something really random that happened to me. So I don't know. Maybe let me talk about. I don't know. Today I find a American guy, North American guy, close to my what the hell? Close to the place that I was body that I bought from. And that's pretty much what happened to me. And yeah. If you have some question, ask me. You don't, it's okay as well. But yesterday I feel that I got a little flirty too much or just too playful because I was doing a live and somebody asked me on Twitch like how much I will how spicy I love relationships to be. To be honest, I'm not in a relationship over 5 years at this moment. Like it's been 5 years since I was not properly in a relationship, and even though somebody suggests me that I should rent somebody or something like that, but estoy bien aburrida, con sueño, pero gracias. Maybe if I take a nap and I woke up, maybe I will feel good. But like, I don't know. I need to see something. I need to see dimples maybe to feel happy because at this moment of being stuck in my routine, it's one of those days when you don't want to do nothing, but like you need to do still some stuff. So that makes sense. Like it's one of those days. I feel it for me. I don't know what to say. Maybe just fine. I don't know. Like it's a little bit low. The vibe is a little bit low right here. Did somebody have a funny, like a joke? Because I feel that the like only common factor that everyone has is that they love to laugh, like a lot. So I don't know what to say. I could not mention for who I wrote also a little bit honest because it's a lot to explain, man. It's a lot. It will be too complicated. And at this point, when I always said that I met somebody, they immediately are disappearing for no reason. Like last time I talked with this guy about like doing that collab of music, I was like, "Oh my god, you're such a baby." I told him, and he was like, he's 18, and I was like 21, and he was like, there is not much a lot of difference. And then he like asked me, like I don't know. He genuinely was like, we can record in person. I was like, no, yeah, no, like no, I'm sick. And at the time I was a little bit sick. I was like, I don't want to risk your health. He was like, okay. And like since that, he has stopped to text me. He didn't want to collab. He didn't want to make music. He just want. I don't know if he even guessed that or not. Just I don't know where we going. But I text him. And I feel like I was like back to old me when I was like 12 or something, texting guys, being like, "Hello, how are you?" Well, I can actually tell you what was the most humiliating, humiliated moment ever in my life. So basically, when I was growing up, I met this guy that he played basketball, and he was really nice. Was a guy from the same country, and all of that, blah blah blah. And I shouldn't know black guys, I feel like, because that would save me a lot of trauma. Just kidding, but like this guy in particular was one of the this type of guys that plays whatever. But like the thing is that he used to be with a lot of girls, that makes sense. And I remember that once I made text him over 3 days straight, like hello, how are you, whatever, no response. Hello, how are you, whatever, no response. And the next day, and the next day, and the next day, it goes like 3 days straight texting him, and like he didn't responding at all, just like a simple hi. I mean, I'm okay, whatever, because I was worried about him. And I remember that the moment that I blocked him, like I was like, no, I'm like over it, because I genuinely like know the name of his dogs, the name of him, his last name, middle name, house, what he does, routine, juices, because we used to share this kind of routine of like drinks and a smoothie and stuff like that. And that is something that I got stuck with me. That I remember him, that we both shared. Like we both, I remember we were sharing pictures of other smoothies and stuff like that, and everything. And yes, I can answer that. But let me finish for the story. And I do remember that one of my cousins was like, "What are you sending pictures of all your smoothie? Like it's something, I'm not sending for him, something normal about me." And things go rocky after like after a short amount of time, and then like I don't know, I eventually get bored. I was like, no, I don't deserve this. And I was like, block. I completely blocked. And that's it. And my cousin ended up dating him. And then she was like, no. And I find out after a long time. But I get over that. I want to came out so badly to my cousin. What is that kind of question? I always admire good guys, like nice guys, nice looking guys. I always look up, and then, I don't know. I don't know how to react to that, but especially with women, because I'm into girls. But when a nice look, I know when a guy is nice, is hot. I know right after. Like I know that. But I'm a person who always looks the face and then looks the hands, always. And I don't know. I just want to call to somebody. I'm just I'm just want to cuddle somebody. Uh, uh, I think the eyes. Because everybody's taller than me. I'm 4.7. Guys are complaining being 5 feet tall. 5, 10, 5, 11, 5, 8, 5, 7. People complain. I'm 4.7 feet tall. What should I be looking your height? I met guys and dudes that were literally two heads above me, one head above me, a half of a head above me, and that's normal. Like, you shouldn't be embarrassed about that. Like, I don't wear high heels. Like, I embrace so much my height that I don't wear high heels or like anything to make me look taller. Yeah, make I don't look height. I look how. What the hell is that? mm, you're one. You're bigger. Like my friend. That's taller. And I see that. I see a missioner. Um, that was your height. That was a Mormon guy. He was like, I'm 6. I don't know how many feet. That's so tall, man. What do you mean? What do you mean about that? Como ojos de espada. I don't know about that. What does that mean? I can kill you with my look? With my eyes or something? Mm, I don't know what that means. Can you explain me? I love also dinos. I don't know that is clear, but I do love dinos so much. I love the aesthetic of a dino. All of them. I feel like those are underrated, because I feel like you can complain or like discuss about many topics, but not about dinos. Like everybody, at least they know they are real. Like you cannot argue about it. Like even though it's somebody that believes in that. Mm, oh, nunca me ha dicho eso nada nadie. Gracias. The first time that a guy told me I was mature for my age was when I had 15 and he was 20. That's the only type of compliment that I received from a guy that I was not good. But thank you. Gracias. Una vez hubo que me las hice más delgadas y después de eso nunca más quise. Mis cejas delgadas, o sea, yo amo cuando alguien tiene las cejas delgadas, como que me gusta bastante. Pero en mí, no, deje mis cejas, no, no las quiero depilar mucho. Ujú. I was preparing really hard to do a live with like somebody. Like, I really wanted to do a live where, mm, yeah, I know that, but it's always good and sweet to have compliments. And I'm mostly a little bit lonely, except on like rarely. I mean, I do have people talking and everything, but like I feel like it's common sense, but like to me it's not common at all because I was called ugly growing up for my classmates, and it's weird because it's not. I can comprehend why a guy in high school or like school, even though they just told me that I was ugly and wanted to know, like, he was like, I want to go out with you. Like, why? Or like girls, even out of nowhere, like they call me ugly or dumb, and then they wanna, you know, just be clear, let's be clear. Let's be clear why they do that. I even don't have a classmate. No sé si hablas español o inglés. Can you answer me? Because I'm only able to speak one language right now. There was one guy that I always used to compare myself with, like the magazine of Angry Birds, and like He always used to put the magazine over his face, and he was like, "This is your eyebrows," and that's it. Like I always will be called like that. Not calling myself secure, but I can comprehend why that happened growing up. And then later on, he asked me on a date, like we should go out. Like he one time asked me that, and then the next day he asked me, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" And like after a week that I say no, like he get another girl. Like that's when I learned that rejection doesn't make somebody feel bad. If that makes sense, because guys and girls sometimes move fast, and you can be quicker, you know, like that. I don't know if your native language is Spanish as well. I think so. And the first day I kissed a guy, I didn't care about nothing. I just wanted to be at the same level to my cousin because she told me that she had her first kiss and everything. And just I just wanted to do it, and I just did. But it's always good to have a romantic feeling. I always love gentle people that can feed me well, because this guy only bring me the smallest popcorn in my life, like the smallest one, you know, because he wasn't honest. Like I was like, I'm able to pay that because he was like able to go all over the place and just getting the smallest popcorn. And like it's not that I'm saying and quoting that I'm ungrateful, but like I would prefer that he will appreciate my help into paying the bill rather than going all over just to buy the popcorn of one. I feel it was $1. You can label it that way. You can be straight up and said, "Hey, I like you. You like me back." Something like that. I always set up the cards clear when I'm ever going to meet a guy ever. I always tell them, I'm into this. Like I'm not able to do something romantic with you, and like I can I can do the deed they do with you. But they have it clear. They have it really clear. But like once I showed a picture of one of my friends to my mom, she was like, "I wish you could be with them," and I'm like, "No, mom, it's my friend. They have a partner. They have a partner. Mom, please no, no. Like my mom is that like supporting whatever relationship I'm having at this moment, because believe it or not, it's really funny to think about it, because I go out and I want to do something new, but like there is nothing to be like doing, you know. Like I'm not able to be controlled because my family trusts me that I want to be crazy going out. What the hell? Junior! Now that we are telling dates that were kind of failure, I will tell you my date that was like a really failure. But more on detail, though. Yeah. But like one time I remember that was the first and last date that I ever had with a guy ever. After that, I reject every single guy that was able to date me. But like I feel like as a friendship, I can go out with a guy as a friend. Because I don't know, I miss going out with somebody, telling things, sharing my thoughts. Because with people and even though friends is different than with like lives, it's kind of different vibe, you know. But I don't know why guys take so much at the bathroom. I was speechless at that moment. I was kind of scared because he takes a lot of the time in the bathroom. I don't know if he was preparing. I don't know what he did, but like I don't know he had diarrhea maybe. I don't know. That was the time that get me the ick. And even though he takes like in that day that I was with the guy, I was the man and he was the girl because I was there at the time. He was taking so many hours, even though minutes, and I was like, "Is this gonna be my first and never and last?" And it was. It was definitely was. And you know what happened to so you can fall out of your bed? I was waiting at the church. I was at the church and like it felt really weird. Like really weird. Like I was just waiting there. Being like, this is not a good place to be. I was 1 second talking to God, being like, I asked for a blessing, not a curse, you know. I was like that. What the man? I was with normal clothes, bro. I mean, boy. I mean, that makes that makes so much sense. What the hell? What? What? And you know what is worse? That man, I thought that he was putting a little glove for a second. No, I don't love to see girls. Like I see. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't be that. It would. I will need more fingers to tell you how many women I saw. Like I see walking on the street, just but talking one on one. Most of them were clients that I had. Most of them had BBLs, natural, no natural workout, having a body build or not build. I don't know. I see many shapes, many whatever. But like, I wouldn't be trusting that what it told me because I was covered. Like the same way that I've been dressing right now, the same way that I was dressing back then. Like the same. It was not something revealing, being like I'm wearing something tiny, you know. I'm not, you know. It's normal clothing, okay? It's normal clothes that I wear at the time that I was going in it. But maybe that could happen, you know. Who knows? I didn't even know. And you know what? It was the worst when I asked him properly what we are. He told me friends. Friend? I was like, man. Oh my god. I can't with the jokes. I can't. I can't. No, okay. Besides that, I'm being a little bit traumatized right now. Um, you can tell me something that I don't know, or like, do you have another question besides that? I should date the friend of him, to be honest, because now looking back, I'm like, I should have dated one. But like the thing that it weird me, it makes me be like a little more aware of that, and it's that usually they the nerdy people. Like it was wrong for me go outside of my type and then and date somebody who was not nerdy. if that makes sense. Because he was one of these guys not into sports, not into things. He wasn't even that nerdy, to be fair. And yeah. I don't know what about that, but like I get in a fight with a girl. I mean, she wanted to provoke me and get in a fight, but like I took her arm behind and I placed it like here, and like she was like, "Okay, I got it. You don't want to fight." I was like, "I don't want to fight, please. I don't want to fight." And she was like bigger than me, but I still could handle that. Yeah, I know that you aren't gay, but tell me why straight guys flirt so much, like more than more than gay guys, because I feel like straight guys are really flirty with their friends that are straight as well. But like a gay friend is not that deep. Like it's not always, oh my gosh, I would love to be with you. Just come on, it confused me so much to know that about guys, because I had a friend. I'm mostly I've been hanging out and like knowing guys that were like boys. Most of my friendships were based on boys. There was a little tiny chance that was like with girls, but like to be honest, one of the things that was like life changing to me was that I wasn't able to do a lot of female friendships, mainly because I believe female values, like I do believe in that, but the difference is that most of the guys that I know were not hookers. That makes sense. Like they were not hookers, you know. A lot of women. Sorry if I can show some of the message a moderator is taking on. Because neither men, yeah. But like, at the moment, I feel that most of my friends were like dating guys, and I was like, I don't know who I gonna, because most of my classmates were straight. Only one girl was like asking me that, and like, I don't know. But like, I have friendships that were more with guys because I'm not attracted to guys. I'm like, I can maybe talk about, like, it's really recharging to me talking about life or just simple topic with a guy. And as well, girls, but like, I don't know, it gets confusing because not all bi girls will like you, not all girls that are into um girls will like you as well. So to have that in mind, I feel is really important. But one of the things that I do myself is that I don't know. I feel like with friendship with girls is that most of the girls that I was friends with back in time, they were like hookers or like open minded. That makes sense because they were like having two boyfriends, three boyfriends, ow, five boyfriends. I don't know how many boyfriends, but just kind of going like. Meanwhile, I was there just watching, being like, you girl. But like whenever I do something bad, they're always be like pointing, and whenever I do something, out of the sense, like I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain because at the time I remember that I was friends with this girl and whatever. Like, she treats me bad, but like when I was telling her about comments, well, that she told me, she was like, no, like they want me to be tolerating bad behaviors, but they don't want me to have bad things. That makes sense. Like, but with friendship with guys is totally different because when I was talking to a guy, I told him I was free, like really free when I was saying what happened to me, what happened in my life, everything, and it felt really different. Like it felt almost relaxing. I remember that I was telling this horrible, horrible experience that I had. And the guy was like, yeah, I get it. And I was like, okay, you get it. But yeah, definitely that's all that I can say related to guys. Besides that, I was friends with all races, all skin colors. Not going. But yeah, mostly I'm inclusive with people. Like I don't judge the what they feel attracted to, whatever. I just wanna bond sometimes. But anyway, do you have some questions or topic? It is. I'm not here to judge you or to criticize you, but it is. If you're a Catholic, it is. Mhm. It is. And then also the fault of these women. Like, who else would be dating somebody being married? Like, I know you want to go out, but like, being divorced first and then get to get the person that you want. Like, come on. Like, not be, don't be weird, you know? No, I think so. You wouldn't go there. You wouldn't go there. It's okay. You have energy for two girls? I want to know how you can have energy for two girls as well. Tell me your secrets, please. Spill the details. Yes, I am. I don't know how to flex more. Yes. Sí, entiendo eso. Pero yeah, you told me that before. I mean, you get a partner then, you know. You told me about PTSD and stuff like that, but you go to therapy, by the way. On therapy, they can help you as well. But one of the things that I have to tell you between PTSD is that, and like from the perspective of a friend, my advice is that you should just focus in one girl. You know, focus in one girl. Focus one person, one, and it will be fine. But like when you focus in two, three, five, it's draining. Like it makes you feel drained. Because you are not capable to handle. Imagine now, in my case, I still do had hope in a girl that had a boyfriend at the time, and I was there always for her, and I always was like shooting my shot, let's say, because we had something before, and now she had a partner, and then like, but when I let it go, she then come back single. Oh, that's why they told me, but I wouldn't believe somebody that had that. I mean, and mind you, at the time that I was going back to her profile, she had two boyfriends. So focus in just one plot, just one person. I mean, one, you know. Yeah, I also have PTSD, but how I manage the need, because you always have need to be all over. Is that whatever type of girl that I know that was toxic, that was looking like my mom, or like not just because my mom had toxic traits that I wouldn't be qualifying as likable for me to uh, be in a partnership with, because I don't like all of the traits that my mom had. But like those bad traits, I always look for in women sometimes. And I date somebody that was like kind of like my mom in bad traits, in toxic traits. So be mindful. Remember, monogamy will make you reach the moon, but not be monogamy will only make you reach um a bill that I wouldn't be paying. I don't know how to even explain. Mm, I understand that. Do you get into therapy, perhaps? Do you get there? Or is it expensive? Because I talk even though with my therapist. I've been given support in group therapy, not to my psychologist and her patients, because I finished therapy. But it took quite a long time, 5 years, and at the middle of each year, I was skipping and I was going back. I feel like she made me love going to therapy. She really did a good job. You should try. I mean, I did try like dating. I feel that I was going through 6 therapists, and then the 5 or 6 that was her, my last therapist, and she was the youngest therapist that I got. But it was good. Like, it was really great. I mean, she was really great, but like she came from another city, different than mine. I was like, yeah, I can get it now. Most of the good people that I know came from different cities and different places. But you can try 5, 6. That's why the amount of therapists. The point of this is that you can look for the right therapist, because a young therapist, for my experience, will relate and will like be more be more empathic with you, like have more would understand you, even though like how you speak, or like my therapist understand even though what is called vibration and like chakra, like something like energy, stuff like that, the energy. And like she knows that I love about like energy people, whatever, whatever. And like she even though knows my sexuality, so she was like, yeah, you wanna try maybe just to go no, I knew, like I knew what, because once I told her that I knew that I was into girls as well. Yeah, but with medication as well. Medication. You shouldn't take that, because you can purchase like with medication. Medication. With a doctor as well. hmm No, I'm not drinking nothing. Didn't look like I drink. I don't look like I drink. I simply enjoy being pleased each day by my days. Which I ended up so tired of in time, but I did feel in the playful mood when I wake up, but my nights has not been that great. Wait, did I pick it up? My nights always have not been that great. Okay, I always don't have like a good morning or like a good day. One time that I watched recently, one of the best nights of my life, I don't know, was because the day before I sleep a lot, but like I woke up and I was in the life of a streamer that is also a musician, and he was like, I don't know what he did, but like he was like doing a live stream, the most mundane thing, and like I woke up the chart, just being really on top of the world, being like, you know, really energetic when I woke up, but it can happen to me really right now. Just somebody please just let me sleep type feeling. No, I'm not receiving a lot of asking like dates. I'm not. I'm open to, but I always say that I'm open, but people don't come. But whenever I'm doing something that it doesn't involve having a relationship or just being in because I've been thinking so much how wonderful it would be just to be 1 year alone on purpose, like not open at all to have a relationship with somebody and just be alone, if that makes sense, because I do enjoy being single, but I'm scared that if I said that I wouldn't react somebody that I will regret for a long time. You are from Australia? I'm into girls as well. No, I'm not open to open relationships. The only thing that I will open is my partner, not anything besides that. I don't know why I said that. But like the only thing, I don't know, is there anything that's no, I'm getting the word that I said. I'm not open to have an open relationship, if that makes sense. I'm not, I'm not open. Any thoughts beside what I said? Because I can say it in a tone that it sounds like I'm giving a dialogue or a presentation, but I mean it when I say it. I do mean it. Yeah, I'm monogamic. I'm not open. I don't know if I said that, but like I love monogamy. That you can just dry somebody and then recover them and then dry them again. It's beautiful. Thank you. I don't know what people from US eat as well because I remember one morning I was laying on my bed and I saw this guy that had a lot of energy doing pancakes. I don't know if you ever watched this live with this guy. And I was like giving or like sending hearts because that really boosts my mood just watching that. Like a guy have a lot of energy and just being streaming and doing all of these things. And mind you, I was like 19. I was like 19 years. Like I was really old girl. Being like in my bed. Oh my god. At that time, I feel it right now. I wish tell you the classic mm, things, but I don't know. I didn't date no one after that guy. Even though a girl didn't date them. Like, she, I was lied to by a girl as well. Because one of my classmates of the symphony, like, I thought for a second that I was like, whatever, find somebody. And it was kind of confusing because she was telling me, whatever, like, she bring in her partner. And then I was a third wheel. It doesn't feel cute. Don't ever invite somebody unless you come in a team of two for two, because it feels really weird in the third wheel. Because I remember one time I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm going to go out with you," kind of had your. No, I never had been there. However, I didn't have friend that is from there.